तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
लंबोदरा जय गजानना
लंबोदरा जय गजानना
लंबोदरा जय गजानना
लंबोदरा जय गजानना
पार्वती नंदन परमदया घन
पार्वती नंदन परमदया घन
पार्वती नंदन परमदया घन
पार्वती नंदन परमदया घन
लंबोदरा जय गजानना
लंबोदरा जय गजानना
बंध विमोचन भवभयभञ्जन
विमोचन भवभयभञ्जन
बंध विमोचन भवभयभञ्जन
विमोचन भवभयभञ्जन
प्रणवस्वरूपा हे शिवानन्दन
स्वरूपा हे
प्रणवस्वरूपा हे शिवानन्दन
स्वरूपा हे शिवानन्दन
पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन
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 लंबोदरा जय गजानना
लंबोदरा जय गजानना
पार्वती नंदन परमदया घन
पार्वती नंदन परमदया घन
लंबोदरा जय गजानना
लंबोदरा जय गजानना
बंध विमोचन भवभयभञ्जन
बंध विमोचन भवभयभञ्जन
प्रणवस्वरूपा हे शिवानन्दन
स्वरूपा हे शिवानन्दन
प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन
पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन
पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन
पाहि प्रभो मां पाहि गजानन
लम्बोदरा जय गजानना श्याम मुरारी साई
सुंदर श्याम मुरारी साई
सुंदर श्याम मुरारी साई
सुंदर श्याम मुरारी साई
गोपाला श्री हरि श्री हरि
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 परम निरंजन माधव साई
परम निरंजन माधव साई
परम निरंजन माधव साई
परम निरंजन
हरि श्री हरि
गोपाला श्री हरि श्री हरि
परम निरंजन माधव साई
परम निरंजन माधव साई
सकल चराचर व्यापक साई
सकल चराचर व्यापक साई
गोपाला श्री हरि श्री हरि
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 सुंदर श्याम मुरारी साई
साई महादेवा साई महादेवा भक्तिपुरीश्वर साई बाबा महेश्वर भक्तिपुरीश्वर साई बाबा महेश्वर
विठ्ठला नारायणा
विठ्ठला नारायणा
विठ्ठला नारायणा
विठ्ठला नारायणा
नारायणा हरि नारायणा
नारायणा हरि नारायणा
नारायणा हरि नारायणा
नारायणा हरि नारायणा
विठ्ठला नारायणा
नारायणा
मधुसूदना नारायणा मधुसूदना नारायणा हे शेषशयना नारायणा हे शेषशयना नारायणा नारायणा हरि नारायणा नारायणा हरि नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा विठ्ठला नारायणा नारायणा हरि नारायणा विठ्ठला नारायणा मधुसूदना नारायणा हे शेषशयना नारायणा नारायणा हरि नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा नारायणा साई नारायणा विठ्ठल विठ्ठल पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 परतिरंग विठ्ठल 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 परतिरंग विठ्ठल 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 साई रंग विठ्ठल 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 साई रंग विठ्ठल 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 पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 पांडुरंग विठ्ठल 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 परतिरंग विठ्ठल 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 साई रंग विठ्ठल 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 साई रंग विठ्ठल विठ्ठला नारायणा
साईनाथ भगवान
साईनाथ भगवान सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि सत्य साई शरणं गच्छामि सत्य साई शरणं गच्छामि साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि सत्य साई शरणं गच्छामि सत्य साई शरणं गच्छामि साईनाथ भगवान साईनाथ भगवान
श्याम सुन्दरा मदन गोपाला सच्चिदानन्दा साई गोपाला हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण भजरे नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण भजरे
हरि नारायण
गोपालना भजरे गोपालना गोपी गोपालना गोपी गोपालना भजरे सच्चिदानंदा साई गोपाला गोपालना गोपी गोपालना गोपी गोपालना
Now the topic given to me, how to be an effective instrument. A good instrument? Good and effective? Or effective and good? Okay, in either way. How to be an effective instrument, effective and good instrument in the hands of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. First of all, let us have some concepts, some of the examples, illustrations given by Bhagavan Baba in this connection. Let me recall those, what all he said earlier for your information. Bhagavan happened to inaugurate a big factory in Tumkur, quite close to Bangalore, in the state of Karnataka. And being a factory, there are many cranes there, and they're lifting bodies, keeping at different places, heavy boulders. I saw all that factory. And Bhagavan said in his discourse, the crane will never feel that it is lifting people or lifting huge boulders of heavy weight. It is not the crane that is lifting, the man operating. The man operating is responsible for all these weights being carried on to different places. That is an instrument. Swami gave another example also. Doctors make use of forceps, scissors, particularly in theaters, the surgeons. And doctor may pick up any instrument that he wants. There will be many sets. There will be 3 to 4 sets of forceps. There will be 3 to 4 sets of scissors, knives like that. He may pick up anything and operate upon it. The knife will never think that I have done the operation. Does the knife think that it is fool number one? Therefore, an instrument should never have the feeling of doership or kartrutva bhava. I am doing. At the end of the operation, the scissors or the knife will not say, I have done successfully. No. No pride because of the successful conduct of the surgery. That is bhoktrutva bhava, the enjoyership. So, instruments should not have kartrutva bhava, the doership. Similarly, instruments should not have bhoktrutva bhava, the enjoyership. And the next thing is, when one instrument is picked up, the other instrument will not feel jealous of it. Oh, doctor, you love that knife and you don't love me. There is no competition among these surgical instruments. Therefore, a powerful, effective, good instruments should not have competition among ourselves. If there is competition, we may be instruments, if not good instruments, if not effective. That there should be no competition. And then this kind of instruments, I can tell you how Swami referred to these things during his discourses. Particularly in Kodaikanal, he explains his own personal experiences, how we are all made to think that we are instruments. One example I'll give you. Swami visited East Godavari, you must have heard of it, Rajamandri, you must have heard it, where All India Conference was held long back. Swami wanted to visit that Rajamandri. There is one village quite close to that, by name Mittipadu village. One has to cross the Godavari river to reach that Mittipadu. Wow, heavy rain. Not the type of rain that we have seen in Dallas now. It rained heavily when we started, and on the way, half closer to this, no rain at all. That's what Mukesh Bhai was pointing out. Our friend Sunil Bhai was pointing out that point. What he said was, this is Dallas climate, unpredictable. Unpredictable. What, Sunil? And he said, this rain happening at the moment is the miracle of Bhagavan. Rained heavily there, so there, over here. This is happening. I would like to draw your attention to two important words. One is doing, other is happening. Doing is an action by the human being, while happening is totally divine. When things happen, meaning it is spiritual and divine. When you do anything, it is human. So these things are really happenings in the divine hands. So, it was raining heavily there, Godavari. When Godavari is in floods, you can imagine how it is. Now it is in floods, right now. Completely washed, marooned, the whole area is marooned. Then Swami promised to one engineer by name Sathya Sai, who constructed a new house there in Mittipadu on the other side of Godavari. Swami told him, I will inaugurate your house. Gruha Pravesham, housewarming. How to reach that place? It was raining heavily, that to Godavari. Then Sathya Sai came and said, Swami, Gruha Pravesham, Swami, it's raining heavily. I know, why should you tell me it's raining heavily? I am coming, Baba said. We'll go. Then another important office bearer, who is of the rank of deputy collector, came to Swami and said, Swami, we cannot travel now. There has been 3 cautions given by the government that we should not cross this river, Godavari, because it is in floods. No, we will go. That's what Swami said. We will go. Swami, we should have permission from the district collector to cross this Godavari river, and we cannot go on our own. Okay. He took permission from collector and wanted Bhagavan to give in writing that whatever that happens, we are responsible, not you. Then he came, Swami, collector wants us to give in writing that whatever that happens, we are responsible. Come on, take down, I'll tell you. Nothing will happen, and you sign and give it to him, he said. Nothing will happen, you sign and give it. So that is written and handed over to the district collector. Having obtained permission like that, they were crossing the Godavari river. We should see Swami. Elta undaraya, వాళ్ళ గుండెలు ఠా అంటా ఉండాయి. Though they were traveling with me, their heartbeat doubled, blood pressure multiplied. They were feeling that. Swami understood their problem and then said, I know you are thinking of your families. You are also thinking of the days that are numbered from now. Don't worry. Close your eyes, he said. Close your eyes. They all closed their eyes. This Swami said, this Swami narrated to all of us. This is not anything collected from the books or a hearsay, right from Swami. They all closed their eyes, and after 5 minutes or so, Swami said, now you open your eyes. Where are they? Other side, they crossed the river. And by the time they were very close to that Sathya Sai's house, engineer, whose house is to be inaugurated by Bhagavan, there at the door, Sathya Sai's wife was standing with a coconut and harati. Swami looked at Sathya Sai and said, you have no faith. See your wife? She's standing there. When I said I will come, she had full faith in my statement. So she's waiting there. Then you fellow are doubting whether we would be able to go or not. Men are like that. Man stands for wisdom, woman stands for devotion. Wisdom always calculates. Wisdom, most of the time, it is selfishness. It doesn't go by total faith. Whereas woman, completely, 100% devotion. It's also true of Sai devotees. Most of the Sai devotees are in the organization or in Sai path because of the woman in the front representing the devotion. What to do? I should state the fact. Because there was I also, let me complete this. Swami crossed the river and broke the coconut, took Harati, went inside and blessed all of them, had lunch with them and safely returned. In this connection, I should bring to your own notice a wonderful conversation that took place once, a kind of symposium or a debate participated by eminent people. Padma Kastagir, the High Court Chief Justice of West Bengal, and Jayamma Gopinath, the warden of Anantapur campus, V.K. Narasimhan, editor Sanatana Sarathi, and the humble self over there. And the least when compared to all of them, in every aspect. But Swami wanted me to speak. What was the topic? Of the two, who is greater than the other? Man or woman? Huh? Vara Babu, tough subject. Very tough subject. I cannot speak on behalf of women. It looks awful. It may be a fact, but I cannot do it. And you should see Swami how he enjoys. Yemi Anil Kumar, Yemi, you say now. What Anil Kumar you say on this topic? Swami, man is certainly superior. And woman cannot equal him. For the simple reason, man has got all the physical strength to face this situation. And we have got Purusha Suktam there, Purusha. Swami was looking at me like that. Where does this fellow will take the situation? Purusha Sukta. And body is referred to Purusha. Kusa, sit down. Yemi Jayamma, nuvem cheptavu. Jayamma, you say what you want to say. Swami, man is nothing in front of woman. I see. And encouraging her, he was looking at me. Your next chance, ready. And she spoke in support of women like that. Devi, the power. Devi, the effulgence, the radiance. Without that Devi, there is no creation at all. Without Devi, that power, there is no organic world. There is nothing like anybody, plants or animals or human beings. Without that energy, without that power, there is no creation at all. Woman is greater than man. Yemi Padma Nivem Cheptao. Padma Kastagir, Chief Justice, Bengal High Court. She stood and said, Swami, whatever may be, culture of the country depends upon the woman. The tradition of the country depends upon the woman. Bringing up the children, making them feel responsible citizens of this country depends upon the woman. So woman is greater than man, she said. Manil, వాళ్ళు అట్లా చెప్తా ఉండారే. They are saying like that. What do you say now? Swami, I can simply say this. All the problems in this world are because of women. Thank God that he did not behead me. Neither I had no problem at home because I was all alone in Kodaikanal. Why? Because if you look into Ramayana, Sita was responsible for Rama Ravana Yuddha, for war. Draupadi was responsible for Kurukshetra war. Women are responsible. Yemi Jayamma nuvem cheptavu. What do you say? She said, Swami, women are not responsible. It is weakness of Ravana that made her drawn towards Sita. Weakness of Ravana. looking at me. Be ready for your next turn. And then said, this Kurukshetra war is because of this particular Duryodhana, who misunderstood Draupadi, who has misunderstood her, as if she laughed at him. She was responsible, Swami. So men are responsible for the wars and not the women. That's what Padma Kaskir said. And then Swami looked at V.K. Narasimhan, a great scholar in English literature. He went on quoting profusely from Shakespeare, Antony Cleopatra, the Hamlet and all that. Abbo, like cricket, he was, shata. I was almost sweating. What am I to do? Justice there, journalist here. And Jayamma Gopinath is MA in English literature, PhD in English literature. Not an ordinary lady. To face them is not ordinary joke. It's not ordinary joke. And V.K. Narasimhan quoted profusely from English literature, speaking in support of men. We had a good lawyer to defend us. And then Swami said, Anil Kumar, what do you say? Swami, if you take the number of people having heart attack, men have. Why? Woman cries out. Whatever feeling she has, she will openly, publicly, at home or in public, in private, she cries out. Man cannot cry. Though he feels like crying actually. Poor fellow. Therefore, he has to control all his emotions, so he cannot publicly cry, Swami. That is blood pressure, hypertension, heart attack, Swami. Take the number of cases. Oh, what now? Like that, there's terrific war among the three participants on this particular subject. Who is greater than the other? Then I said, Swami, I think enough is enough. We spoke on behalf of men and they spoke on behalf of women. Now I want you to give your judgment. Because I want Swami to speak, you see, after all. We are not there to exhibit our oratorical skills. No. Let Swami speak. Swami got up and said, Me andari gas aipoyinda? Have you got all your stuff exhausted? Finished? Is gas cylinder emptied now? Now I am telling, Baba said, woman is greater than the man. That's what his final verdict is. More claps on that side. I can understand. Huh? Why? He went on explaining. It is woman who maintains the family in excellent way, bearing all the responsibility. In fact, the affluence and the prosperity and the status of the family can be estimated by looking at the woman. Therefore, she is called Griha Lakshmi. Griha Lakshmi. She represents the whole standard, the dignity of the family, the standard. Then he said, not only that, man comes and goes, he does his work, that's all. Whereas woman does all the work, completely. She bears the responsibility. And further, he said, he is an MBA without formal study and a degree. Because they maintain accounts, they know how to run the family. Therefore, she is Bharya, meaning Bharinsuta, who can bear the responsibility. Second point. See how wickets are going on from our side. And third point, what Swami said was, you see, it is the wife who prompts her husband to walk along the right path. To walk along the right path. She will not allow the husband to deviate, to divert, encourages him to go in the right path. So, she has got the title Saha Dharma Charini. Grihalakshmi, Bharya, Saha Dharma Charini. we're feeling so bad. There are some boys also with us who are postgraduate students. I'm afraid those fellows, sir, our case is gone. What is it? What the hell you have done? Then Swami looked at both sides. Life is a combination of both. Life is a combination of both. The matter and the energy. Matter is feminine, energy is masculine. That's the reason why Shiva has the title Ardhanarishwara. Ardhanarishwara, matter and energy. You cannot say this is superior, this is inferior. All are fine. That's what he said. So both the parties are quite happy with that judgment. And then while leaving, he came close to me. Anil Kumar, you have lost the case. You are feeling bad? No, Swami, I am so happy to have lost the case because you defended them. You defended them, therefore I lost the case. Or else I would have won the case. No. Nobody should win over anybody. All are same. Why? Because without them, the family cannot be run. Without this person, there will be no kind of, any kind of completeness or fullness in the family. Both are required, Ardhanarishwara. And then he said, unless you argue on that side, these people will not come to know all the aspects, the different dimensions of the subject. So you should speak on behalf of them, they should speak on their behalf, so that people will have complete understanding of the subject.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Sathya Sai Hare Bhaktagana Samrakshak Bhaktagana Samrakshak Bhakti Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadish Hare Shashi Bhagana Shri Kala Sarva Pranapati Swami Sarva Pranapati Ashrita Kalpaladika Ashrita Kalpaladika Avarvadava Om Jai Jagadish Hare Mata Pita Guru Daivam Mariyantayunive Swami Mariyantayunive Nana Brahma Jagannatha Nana Brahma Jagannatha Nagendra Shayana Om Jai Jagadish Hare Om Hare Rupa Jai Sai Mahadeva Sathya Sai Mahadeva Mangala Arati Antuko Mangala Arati Antuko Mandara Giridhari Om Jai Jagadish Hare Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Satya Narayana Narayana Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadgurudeva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Satya Narayana Narayana Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadgurudeva Narayana Narayana Satya Narayana 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 Satya Narayana Narayana Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadgurudeva Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा